Obviously, the central banks have been in the market to say that they will act if need be and that they will all use all the flexibility. So I think when we came into that meeting, even if if you want to move away from the headline, and I know it's part of the business of CNBC to be in the headline, but if you want to move through the headline, some of the data was not as bad as it could have been seen. But the leading indicators were not necessarily so rosy. So these kind of stimulus or potential stimulus that would come from the central banks is helping maybe the risk assets continue a little bit further. In terms of rally.
Obviously, the market's asking itself this week, in the wake of last week, is it actually bullish for the Fed and other central banks to be easing late cycle when we already have record valuations and some mixed or weaker data?
That's definitely, I think, the question that's in the back of everyone's minds. Do we let the market kind of, a bit like we've had rain this morning in London, have a bit of a fall in the market and allow a little bit of cleaning? Or should we try to stem any hard landing or any potential hard landing by putting a little bit more of stimulus? The reference could be Japan, ultimately, but they've had a crash before. They came in after. This time around, it seems that the market and every one of us can't really do without that dose of stimulus, whether we like it or not. And that's creating this kind of, I would say, schizophrenic type of positioning pattern. We've seen a lot of inflows into relatively safer assets like fixed income, and not a lot into equities, and a lot of cash sitting on the sideline. That cash needs to be invested. You could wait for other potential points of entry, but at some stage, money's got to flow. And that could be reviving a little bit what we call the animal spirit. The animal spirit has been probably on the back footer recently or over the past few months, and maybe that's what could be needed to reignite that. Where does that bring us? Well, there's a lot of discussion. I'm definitely a more cautious man because of my fixed income backdrop. But when discussing with other strategists, some strategists are a little bit more bullish on the valuation of equities. US equities are still close to their highs or at the highest levels, but they could go further up from there. I think the key question to where we go in the very near future is definitely what's going to happen in Osaka at the end of this week, even though we don't believe that will be the panacea. We'll just be potentially kicking the can down the road. There could be some points we can take from there.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.